Today's postcard is from a theatre that was designed to be the best, prettiest and cosiest theatre possible. The Grand Theatre Blackpool.
Hello Russell, I'm Sarah. We've spoken on the phone before.
This is Sarah, isn't she tall? Or am I short?
Bit of both, I think.
The Grand Theatre is one of my most favourite theatres. Now, I played pantomime here, and you, Denise, are playing Summer Season. Now, I was looking at you strangely then, because I've worked with half your sisters. I know, I was going like that. I was looking strangely because I've worked with Linda and I've worked with Bernie, and now you're here
yes,
doing...
now you've worked with the chaff, now you're talking to the wheat, you know.
And you are in Summer Season here.
I am indeed, yes. But it's a dance show, actually. I sing a little bit in it, but it's basically a dance show. Very, very good dance show, I have to say. It's very talented. It's sort of like river dance type thing, but they do Spanish, Russian, all that kind of stuff.
It's very much like that then, but it's a Celtic. But rather than talk about your show today, what I really want to talk about is this glorious theatre. Now, you've played many theatres in your time.
Yes, I have indeed, yes.
What is it that you like about the Grand Theatre?
Well, I mean, it's a theatre, isn't it? You know, a lot of theatres, I love the different tiers. And I remember we did a tour with Frank Sinatra, and he went out, and it was the Albert Hall, and he went out and said, gee, it looks like a chocolate box. Well, I think you can also apply it to here, one of those ornate chocolate boxes that you pull out. Plus the engraving, and, you know, I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I remember working here with the ink spots, and he came out, and he must have stood there for 20 minutes, one of the group, just absolutely amazed at how beautiful it is. Every night I come out here, I'm so honoured to be on the stage. I believe at one time they were trying to turn it into a car park years ago. That's what I was told, which would have been an absolute travesty.
It would have been. One of the things that they say about the Grand Theatre is acoustically it is second to none. How do you find it?
Well, I'm just amazing, my voice in this theatre. I mean, I've never sounded so good. No, well, I'm using mics, I can't... Well, you can hear now, yes, acoustically, that it is very good. I think I could probably get away with singing without a mic.
Blackpool itself has a kind of stranger image in the winter. It's very, very different in winter. Your sister lives up here, doesn't she?
Yeah, well, most of my family live here.
They live here.
They all live here, yeah.
So you know what I mean? The difference between summer Blackpool and winter Blackpool, how would you describe that?
Well, I mean, most people who live here prefer the winter. They get their town back. In the summer, it's geared towards the holidaymakers, so obviously it's a different town. There's too many people around. When you want to go shopping, you can't move, whereas in the winter, you've got the town back to yourself. You practically, because it's a small town, you know everybody, but in the summer, you might not see your neighbour for 5 months, you know. But in the winter, you bump into them nearly every day, you know. So they get the town back to themselves in the winter.
And what about the audiences? When you're playing out here in a summer season, you've obviously been here...
Since July.
July.
Yeah.
What's the audiences like? Are they different? Are they here and they're on holiday, so therefore they're here to enjoy themselves? Or is it like perhaps any theatre in the provinces where they say, right, we've paid our money, entertain us? I mean, is there a difference between a summer season audience and a local audience?
It's difficult to explain. I think with this show, you're not getting a summer season type audience because it is a dance show. It's not a summer season type show. So I would say with this particular show, it's more provincial kind of theatre, you know, for this show. I think normal summer season audiences, yes, they're all very lively, very bright. They want to enjoy themselves. So they're going to be good if the show's anyway good because they've come out, they've spent money which some of them can't really afford to come and see. So they want to enjoy themselves and they're happy. And, I mean, they're happy with this one, but it's a different, it's a particular vehicle they've come to see. With the summer season, they don't really know what they're going to get. With this, they do. It's all dancing. It's all, you know, sort of like the Michael Flatley type thing. So they know what they're getting and they're into dance, basically.
So would you say then that the show that you're currently in would appeal more to the local Blackpadlians rather than the visitors?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
And would you say, therefore, the visitors are expecting more what I call gusset and bloomer type?
I think a lot of them are, but I must say that the people who come who are like that, I've met people, they're coming because they're friends of mine, they come to see me, or I'll never speak to them again. And they come and they think, oh, it's all dancing, you know, and they come out at the end and they think it's absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah.
So maybe then Blackpool is changing with its, with its seaside entertainment, do you think it needs to change? Do you think the days of the George Formbys and the Gracie Fields and that kind of Lancastrian entertainment has now changed, and now Blackpool needs to transform its summer entertainment? This is high culture in a way, what you're doing.
Yeah. Personally, no. I like the way it was. I like the way the summer season the way it was. I'm an advocate of, you know, the singer, the dancers, the live band. I mean, to me, that is Blackpool, and I don't think it should change. I don't think the people will change. If they do, it'll be many years before they do. I don't think at the moment they're ready for that
Transition.
big a change.
Well, there's nothing quite like it to feel a lime on your face. That's a spotlight to you. I mean, I played this